Hello, everyone. Welcome back. So this is Tutor Dayan at your service. So for this evening, we're going to discuss about 12 tips to teach yourself English. Okay, we're going to know how to teach yourself English, meaning you will be learning alone. Will not study with a teacher. Okay. So first one, we're going to set goals to learn English by yourself. Set goals to learn English by yourself. To learn English without a teacher, you will need to be realistic about your studying. So, if you want to know more English you already know, take an online English level test to check. Okay? So now, decide how long you will study English every day. 30 minutes is good, but if you want to do more, that's even better. Okay, next. You are going to write down your English learning goals. This makes your goals real. Also, writing them down means that you can always look at them again. Okay? So you will also want to make many small goals instead of big goal. Okay? Because big goals can be intimidating or scary. So for example, you're going to have these goals. I will understand every word in the first Harry Potter novel. First goal. Okay, example. So second, I will understand most of the words in the first Harry Potter novel so that I don't need to look up every word in the dictionary. Okay. So the first is large and scary, but the second one is very doable. Okay, the second goal, I will understand most of the words in the first Harry Potter novel so that I don't need to look up every word in the dictionary. So it's doable. Then I will understand every word in the first. So it seems that it's very vague. Okay. So here, to make good goals, use a SMART goals. When we see SMART goals, it's specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. Again, SMART, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. Okay. Okay, so here, number two, make an English study plan. After you get some SMART goals, you will want to make an English study plan. Okay, you don't need to make it look like a college course outline. However, your study plan should have some details about what you will learn and how you will study it. The content is details about what you will learn and how you will study it. Study plan. Okay, so think about your English learning goals. Make sure your study plan will help you complete these goals. Of course, if you have the plan, you also plan how to make that goal happen. So it's the purpose that you're going to have a study plan to accomplish certain things. So here, for example, say your goal is to improve your English reading. English reading your goal, for example. So your study plan should have activities that will help your reading, like learning new vocabularies with flashcards can help. Two, reading text and writing summaries, doing grammar exercises. Okay? So make sure your study plan has different types of activities. Okay, that will keep your English studies interesting and fun. You can play vocabulary games, watch YouTube videos, talk to native speakers, and more. Here is a sample study plan for your first week of learning English by yourself. Okay, remember, a study plan should help you complete your goals. A study plan should help you complete your goals. That means it can always change if you make new goals. Okay. Number three, used English immersion. Used English immersion. To successfully learn English by yourself, you should include English in your life as much as possible. Include English in your life as much as possible. The best way to do this is immersion. Immersion in language learning means surrounding yourself with the language you want to learn. So put English all around you. Okay. You can move to an English speaking country or city, or you can do English immersion at home. There are many ways to do English immersion at home. Okay. So if you are just at home, then you want to be immersed in the English language, you can. Okay. First, you're going to label things with their English names. Write the names of objects, furniture, or rooms on post-it notes. Every time you see it in post-it note, say the word out loud. Okay. Two, use a computer program to learn English. Work through the program at your speed. A good immersion program will teach you English by using English. Three, do daily tasks in English. You can watch or read the news in English or talk about what you need to do around the house. You can write a daily journal in English and much more. Talk with native English speaker. Talk with native English speaker. Make some English speaking friends. Then schedule a time to talk with them every week. It's fun and educational. Okay, so number four, start with children's books, movies, and TV shows. Number four, start with children's books, movies, and TV shows. Are you just starting to learn English by yourself? Then this is the perfect place to begin. Okay? You need to learn English sounds and basic vocabulary first. You need to learn English sounds and basic vocabulary first, just like English speaking children. Okay? Children's books, movies, and TV shows cover these basic topics. They are also easy to understand, even if they don't know a lot of English yet. Use materials made for children as well as your other learning materials. You will understand more and increase your confidence at the same time. Okay, number five, listen to anything and everything in English. Five, listen to anything and everything in English. Okay, so there is a lot of English listening materials out there. This is very valuable or useful for English learners. Okay, remember, you learn your first language by doing a lot of listening at the beginning. So listening helps you pick up or get words from the people you hear. Okay, so you can do the same with English. At first, you may only get understand a little, but the more you listen, the more vocabulary you will get or you will acquire. Next, you will also be able to make phrases. Eventually, you will be able to form full sentences. Okay? So listen to English wherever you have the chance. Play English songs in the background. Listen to English learning podcasts. Watch TV or movies or listen to people speak in English on the street. Okay? Soon, we'll be having conversations in English too. Number six, learn with English music. Learn with English music. It's great to listen to English music while you do other activities. However, to really learn English from songs, you need to pay attention to the music itself. Okay, the words of a song called lyrics. Choose an English song you like and look up the lyrics. Try to understand what is being said and what it means. Okay? So write down words and phrases that you think will be helpful for you in the future. Don't forget to practice using them when you can. Okay? So study the lyrics until you know them. Then play the song again and sing along with the words. Okay, learning with the music can be a lot of fun. Plus, songs are catchy, so they will stick on your head. If you forget a word you learned from the song, just start singing. It will probably come back to you. Okay, so number seven, watch YouTube, TV shows, and movies. Children's materials can be easy and fun, but you might still want something more engaging or interesting. Okay, so do you like cooking, exercise, science? Look for English videos about your favorite topics on YouTube. Okay, there are also many YouTube channels for English learners. If you find one you like, it's almost like having a teacher. You can also watch English TV shows. TV shows are a great way to learn real life language. Okay? Similarly, English movies are engaging and will help you learn language and culture at the same time. Okay, so now Netflix has plenty of options or choices for movies and TV shows to help you learn English by yourself. Okay, so now let's move on to it can be hard to learn with videos at first. There are a lot of things going on. Also, the characters in movies or TV shows may talk quickly. They might use vocabulary you don't know yet. Okay, here are some tips to make videos easier. Okay, practice by watching shorter videos. For example, watch one movie scene at a time. Stop the video after each sentence so you can understand what the person says. Okay, use the subtitles, words at the bottom of the screen to help you. Look up words you don't know. Write down the words and phrases that show up a lot. Videos are a great way to learn conversational English. Plus, it will be easier to remember the words and phrases when you can connect them to a picture and a scene. Okay, so number 8, practice speaking in English. Even though you are learning English by yourself, you will still need to practice speaking. Luckily, there are many ways to learn English by speaking at home. First, choose an English accent. Many people around the world speak English. Different places use different accents as well as some different vocabulary. The most popular accents are American English and British English. I recommend choosing one of these. Pick the one that makes the most sense for you. Okay? So here, make flashcards. Okay, flashcards are a great way to practice words and phrases. So you can make physical or real flashcards or digital online flashcards. Okay, to make physical flashcards, get some small pieces of paper like index cards, write the English word on one side, and then write the word in your language on the back. Okay, to make digital flashcards, you can download in an app or on your phone. Try one like Anki or Quizlet to get started. Anki or Quizlet to get started. When you have a free time, flick through. Quickly look at the flashcards and see how many you can remember. Once you know all of the cards this way, reverse it. Go the other way. Start with a word in your language and try to remember the English words. Okay. So number 10, use English clubs and language forums. Use English clubs and language forums. Okay. So do you have friends who are always learning English? If the answer is yes, then take advantage of this. Make it helpful for you. Meet up with your English learning friends every week. You can meet at home or in the local cafe. It doesn't matter where you meet. The important thing is that you can speak English together. You can also join online forums or places to send messages. There are online forums about all kinds of topics. They are great places to practice your written English and communication English. For example, a popular online forum is Reddit. Okay, you can look for topics called subreddits that interest you. You can read other people's posts, reply to other users, join conversations. Okay, now let's proceed to 11. Measure your English progress. Okay, remember the goals you have made at the beginning of the list. Well, to successfully learn English by yourself, you need to make sure you reach those goals. To do that, you need to measure your progress. Check if you are getting better. There are many ways to measure your progress in English. So here we have keep a daily journal in English. You can write about what you did during the day, study plans, your friends, or your job or school. Write about whatever you want. As long as you write in English, over time you will notice that you are using harder vocabulary and grammars. Okay, so record yourself so speaking in English. If you don't want to write about any of these things, talk about them out loud instead. Use an English pronunciation app to make sure you say things the right way. Okay, when you listen to your recordings later, you'll be able to hear yourself or your progress. You will use better vocabularies and speak more clearly and confidently. Okay, so here, take English tests regularly. Your learning materials may already have tests for you to take. Many English learning apps and English textbooks help you check your progress. Or you can make your own test. For example, read a text and figure out how many words you don't know. Repeat the test, do it again later. The number of words you don't know should decrease or go down. Okay, that's the improvement. Okay, so 12, stay motivated. Stay motivated. To be successful, you will need to study and practice English for months or years. You need to study and practice English for months or years. It doesn't happen overnight. Okay? So if you don't feel like studying, you won't. It is easy to stop studying, especially when you study by yourself. So how you will stay motivated or interested? First, follow your study plan. First, follow your study plan. Your study plan should change every week, but you still have the time that is just for studying English. Okay? As a tip, it is best to study in many short sessions instead of just one long session. Okay, so next, use your downtime for English. Downtime is time during the day when you are not working or studying or spending time with family and friends. Maybe you watch TV for 2 hours every evening after dinner. Instead, you could use that time to study English. Okay, lastly, use many different learning materials. Okay, use books, YouTube, movies, games, conversations, and more. The different activities will help you make sure that you don't get bored. Okay, when the learning is fun, you will feel motivated in your English studies. So if you find this information helpful, so please consider subscribing so that you will be updated with my next upload. Thank you so much for your time and have a great day. Goodbye. See you again next time.